Ever wondered how a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil can cause a tornado in Texas? Imagine, if you will, that our world is a web of interconnected events where the tiniest flutter can set off a chain of events leading to monumental outcomes. This intriguing concept, where seemingly insignificant actions lead to large-scale consequences, is known as the butterfly effect. It's a fascinating exploration into the unpredictability of our universe. Intrigued? This is the essence of the butterfly effect. To understand the butterfly effect, it's essential to delve into chaos theory. Chaos theory, in its simplest form, is the study of finding order in what appears to be randomness. It's a branch of mathematics, but its implications reach far beyond numbers and equations, extending into every aspect of our lives. Imagine walking through a forest. Your path seems random, dictated by the trees, the terrain, and the whims of nature. But if we zoom out, we might see that there's a pattern to your path, a reason behind each turn. That's chaos theory in action, finding the hidden order in the apparent randomness. Chaos theory helps us understand the complexity and unpredictability in nature. It's not about chaos in the sense of disorder or confusion, but rather about the intricate interwoven patterns that emerge from complex systems. These systems are everywhere around us, from the weather patterns in the sky to the rhythm of our heartbeats. But here's where it gets really interesting. Chaos theory tells us that these complex systems are incredibly sensitive to initial conditions. The tiniest change at the start can lead to vastly different outcomes down the line. This is known as the butterfly effect, a concept we'll explore more in the next scene. It's like setting up a row of dominoes. The position of the first domino determines the path of the rest. A slight shift in the first domino's position can change the entire course of the domino chain. That's the power of initial conditions in the heart of chaos theory. So, why does this matter? Because it changes how we understand the world around us. We often think of the world as predictable and orderly, but chaos theory shows us that it's anything but. It's a world of dynamic patterns, of interwoven systems, of beautiful complexity. And it's a world where tiny changes can have significant effects, where a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil can, theoretically, trigger a tornado in Texas. Chaos theory shows us that we live in a world much more complex and unpredictable than we might think. So what exactly does this butterfly in Brazil have to do with a tornado in Texas, you may be wondering? Let's delve into this mystery known as the butterfly effect. Imagine a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil. This tiny action creates a minute disturbance in the air. Now, this doesn't immediately cause a tornado in Texas, but it does start a chain of events. It's like setting off a domino effect, but instead of uniform tiles falling in a predictable pattern, we have a complex system of weather patterns, air currents, and temperature gradients. This small disturbance in the air created by the butterfly may amplify over time due to the natural variability and instability present in the weather system. Over days or weeks, this could potentially influence weather patterns thousands of miles away. This is not to say that a single butterfly can cause a tornado, but rather the state of the weather system at any given moment is sensitive to the smallest of changes. Consider this: you're throwing a dart at a dartboard. If you change the angle of your throw by a minuscule amount, perhaps as small as a single degree, the dart will land in a completely different spot. This is a simple way to understand how small changes in initial conditions can lead to significant differences in outcomes. Applying this to the butterfly effect, the initial condition is the state of the weather when the butterfly flaps its wings, and the outcome is the state of the weather weeks later. The change is so small you wouldn't notice it, but it's there, and it may have a big impact further down the line. The butterfly effect, a cornerstone of chaos theory, illustrates the unpredictability and complexity of systems like the weather. It's a fascinating concept that challenges our perception of cause and effect, reminding us that the world is interconnected in ways that often defy our understanding. The butterfly effect shows us that even the smallest actions can have big consequences. It's a testament to the intricate and unpredictable web of connections that make up our world. Now you might be wondering, how does this all relate to our daily lives? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of everyday life where the butterfly effect flutters its wings with a profound impact. Imagine, for instance, you decide to wake up 10 minutes earlier than usual one day. This small decision, seemingly inconsequential, could lead to a series of events that alter your life's trajectory. You might catch an early bus, meet a stranger who becomes your best friend, or even stumble upon a job opportunity that you wouldn't have otherwise. Just like a butterfly's wing beat in Brazil can potentially trigger a tornado in Texas, your seemingly insignificant decisions can ripple out, creating waves of change that can impact not just your life, but those around you as well. Let's take another example, the digital world. Consider a single tweet. It's a short, simple message, right? But in the interconnected world of social media, that tweet can become a powerful force. If it resonates with people, it can be shared, retweeted, and spread across the globe in a matter of minutes. From sparking social movements to influencing stock markets, the ripple effect of a single tweet can be immense. And it's not just the digital world. The butterfly effect is at play in the physical world around us too. Consider a minor traffic incident. A car breaks down on a busy highway during rush hour. This small event can lead to a cascade of effects. Other vehicles slow down, causing a ripple effect that can lead to a city-wide traffic jam. People arrive late to work, meetings are postponed, deliveries are delayed. The ripple effects of that one broken-down car can have far-reaching and unpredictable consequences. It's clear that the butterfly effect is a fundamental part of our daily lives. It's in the decisions we make, the actions we take, and even in the words we speak or type. It's a reminder that everything is interconnected, that our choices matter, and that even the smallest act can have a significant impact. But it's not just about the potential for chaos. The butterfly effect also holds a promise of possibility and hope. The idea that a single act of kindness, a word of encouragement, or a small gesture of support can ripple out, causing a wave of positive change in the world. So, as you navigate the ebb and flow of your daily life, remember the butterfly effect. Be mindful of your actions, however small they may seem, because each decision you make, each step you take, is like a butterfly flapping its wings, setting off a chain of events that can shape your world in ways you might never have imagined. The butterfly effect is all around us, subtly shaping our world in ways we might not even realize. Understanding the butterfly effect can empower us to make positive changes in our lives and the world. It's a powerful concept that tells us that even the tiniest actions can have a profound impact on the course of events. It's a philosophy, a way of viewing the world and our place in it, that can lead us to act with more care, more thought, and more responsibility. Consider the humble act of kindness, a simple smile, a helping hand, a warm word. These are all small actions, but they can set off a chain of reactions. They can brighten someone's day, lift their spirits, give them the strength to face their challenges. And who knows, that person might then pass on the kindness to someone else, setting off a chain reaction that spreads positivity and goodwill far and wide. But the butterfly effect isn't just about individual actions, it's about the collective impact we can have when we all make small changes. Take sustainability, for instance. Choosing to recycle, reducing our energy use, opting for public transport or cycling instead of driving. These might seem like small choices, but when millions of us make these choices, the impact can be monumental. We can slow down climate change, preserve our planet's resources, and create a healthier, more sustainable world for future generations. Recognizing the potential impact of our actions, no matter how small, can motivate us to make these positive changes. It can inspire us to act with kindness, to live sustainably, to strive to make a difference in whatever way we can. After all, if a butterfly's wings can cause a hurricane, imagine what we, with our thoughts, words, and actions, can do. Remember, just like the butterfly, even the smallest action can set off a chain of events that leads to significant changes. So, what will your butterfly effect be?